You call yourself a man? You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling degenerate prick. You know that's what you are?
Well, hello, you degenerate fucks. Welcome to the Degenerate Gambler. It is Wednesday, the 7th of June. Just back with another episode. I missed last week. I've been really unwell. You probably still hear my voice. I'll probably end up coughing here throughout this episode, but I am feeling a bit better. So, look, I sort of need to sort of wrap up the season. Um, go over the two winners I got at the end of the season, and I'll give you the profit for the season. Um, and then just a bit of an overview of what I'll be doing uh, over the next few weeks. So anyway, so on the last day of the Premier League season, managed to get a 80 to 1 special bet. That special bet was every team to have at least one corner in each half. Got a good bit of luck with it because Southampton got a 45th minute corner against Liverpool and then a 92nd or 93rd minute corner against Liverpool. And that's what that was the last one I was waiting on. So I got 80. And then also I had a bet. Um, I got some good luck with that too. German team. What do you call them? Heidelheim. They were getting beat 2-1 in the 89th minute. End up scoring two goals. They needed this win the game to get automatic promotion. Then I had Ludogorets. I cashed that out because it ended up two each. I had Carlisle Stockport both to score. That was up. Atletico Sociedad both to score. That was up. Sturm Graz were two up. Um, and then they conceded. End up getting beat 3-2. So got a bit of luck there, but that took away the bonus. So say when it offered me like 90, 93, 94, whatever it offered me, I was like, you know what, I've already got 80 quid or 81 quid plus the 90. I put up my winnings to like 170 odds, which, given that I've had a pretty poor May, um, it sort of helped. Uh, the games since then, so since then I haven't really done much. I never did the Europa final, the Roma one. Um, wasn't keen. I mean, tonight that other Europa final was on. I really don't know if I'm going to do a bet in that either. And I mean, I'll probably do a bet in the Champions League, but really the Champions League, I mean, what are you betting on? City's a terrible price. I don't really fancy Inter. And if you do fancy Inter and City turn up and go 2-0 up early on and sort of put the game to bed, I don't know. I'll probably do one for a couple of players to get booked or something, bet builder. That's probably all I'll do. Um, Another bet I had was the week after was pretty unlucky. It was the weekend there. I had United and City in the FA Cup final, both to score. I had Ludogorets again, they won. Leipzig won, and then Salzburg. They were 1-0 up. Scored, made it 2-0. Goal got disallowed, VAR, and then they conceded in the fucking 89th minute. That's what beat that. That would have been another 90 quid, which would have put me in profit for the month, but like it wasn't to be. While I'm on sort of profits and stuff, so for the month of May, which it sort of ran into June a bit, I bet 276 quid, had £11.47 in free bets, and I won 234.44. So that was a loss of 41 quid. So that was two months in a row at the end of the season that were poor. I think it was three in total out of 12 that I didn't make money. So still, 9 months profit, 9 profitable months. Um, and in total, my profit for the season was £1,395.66p. Looking at the amount of bets, I did, because I always save my dockets in a wee folder. Um, I think it was somewhere in the region of 700 bets and 108 winners. So roughly 1 in 6, 1 in 7 bets were winning. Um, so look, not bad. It wasn't the best season Could have been better. And so yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I will be doing the odd bet. I can't say that I'm just going to stop doing everything, but obviously it'll just not be the same. I'll maybe do at the weekend, maybe a bet on a Saturday, small bet fiver and a Saturday fiver and a Sunday type thing if there's enough games on and those sort of, the Swedish League and the Norwegian League and the leagues like that are still running. League of Ireland's on, but it's a terrible league to gamble in. So I don't know what I'll be doing, but I'll definitely take a few weeks off the podcast as well. But what I have started doing already is keeping notes on looking for things for next year's outright bets. I'm already looking like I seen that I can't remember who it was Sky Bet. I think it was Sky Bet put out a tweet just the day after the playoffs were all finished, saying, who do you think is going to get promoted, blah blah blah, next year. And the one that caught me out was Southampton. Southampton are 10-1 to win the championship next year. I think that's a great price. It'll be a good price just to get promoted. But that's the kind of thing I'll be looking at because, of the three Premier League teams that went down, um, Leicester will probably lose a fair amount of players. James Maddison, Harvey Barnes, John Chu's already away, isn't he? He's on free. So I'm sure there'll be more of their sort of better players that leave. Who else went down? Leeds. I mean, Leeds probably have a decent chance of coming back up, but again, you don't know who they're going to lose, who they're going to bring in. Whereas Southampton have, maybe James Ward-Prowse, maybe Montete, is it, or Tele. They might lose a couple of players, but they're not stand out that much. I mean, James Ward-Prowse obviously is, but the rest of them not so much. And what I'm thinking about Southampton is when you look at the players that they'll probably will keep, your Shea Adamses and Adam Armstrongs, they weren't great in the Premier League, but they'll be good championship players. On the fact that they have, a good academy, they've produced some, quality players over the last sort of 10 years, maybe longer. So I would expect that they've got some good youngsters there that we don't know about yet. That for when James Ward-Prowse and these other players maybe do move on, that you're not going to notice because these young lads are going to come in and do a job at championship level. So I'll be keeping an eye on things like that. I'll be looking at all promoted teams, all relegated teams for who they sort of keep and let go and et cetera for my outrights next year. And just speaking on this year's outrights, obviously none of them were even that close. They were pretty poor this year. But next week, as I say, the Champions League this week, so I'll obviously have a wee review of that next week, and I will give out all my outrights. I'll go through each outright, bet selection by selection, sort of seeing where they finished and what the crack was with them. That will be so. Obviously, that will take you up till the middle of June. I'll probably take a week or two off, and then sort of at the start of July, come back with some new episodes talking about the new season's outrights. Things I'm going to be doing, things for the podcast, and also, I'll talk a bit about this now, but I was a big proponent of playing your free games and using your free spins and stuff. There is a few new games that Bet365 and others have been offering. And also things like William Hill, which used to be they probably still are the best for your free spins, but they've definitely handed out less free spins than what they had been. But I'll do an episode on that in the sort of off season while I'm looking as I say who's signing who and who's looking good for next season. If I spot some prices, I'll talk about the prices and then as I'm building my outright bets. So that's basically what's going to be happening for the next sort of couple of weeks. Say Champions League is Saturday. That's it. That's the last game of the season as far as competitive European football. Big league stuff anyway. So look, I'll just leave it there for this week and say if you are doing a bet, good luck and happy pumping.
Here, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, thanks. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you.